Hi, Saints. All right. I've always been asked this question many, 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 many times. I was born gay, or I was born lesbian, or now I was born as a boy in a girl body, or I was born a girl in a boy body, whichever, or pansexual and whatever. All these different things. It's like confusing, and of course, who is the author of confusion? Satan. Okay, so I'm going to back that up. Yes, you can have that mentality, but why do we have that mentality? Flesh. Sin entered the world when Satan confused Eve and Adam. He was a great deceiver. He deceived them to take the bite of the apple, or whatever that forbidden fruit is or was. All the things that we do because of our sinful nature. In the beginning, God created man and female, or male and female. And since the beginning, sin entered the world when they were tricked, deceived. After that, sin filled the world. And Cain killed Abel. I mean, it was a little mistake of going outside, but it was actually nice outside and it's hot inside. But that happened. We are all cursed. One way or another, we are cursed. We have some kind of sinful nature in us. Say, for instance, Sodom and Gomorrah. I mean, look what happened there. They drank, they ate as much as they want to, and were married. So yes, down the line, there is sinful nature in us. But it is up to us to decide, to have that free will, and to live, or try to live righteously. It says in the Bible, no one is righteous at all. But we must, and must is a big giant word, to live according to his word. Like I said, I have friends, I have family that are, not straight. Do I judge them? That's not my job. My job is not to judge them. I can show scriptures that what they're doing is wrong, but I can't condemn them to hell. There's only one judge. So what am I saying? So Reverend Robert, what are you saying? Well, what I'm saying is the Bible speaks about these things. It speaks about these sinful natures of us. It is our choice, our free will, to conquer these demons. Nobody just, decided to, tap you and say that you're going to be gay or whatever. It is in us. It's in our flesh. That's why Paul says, I die daily. So he didn't have no emotions. He didn't have no bad thoughts. He lived by the Holy Spirit. I told my friend this, I was going to, do this video. In the beginning, people drank, before Jesus came, people drank when they knew that they were dying. That was like the morphine that they had. Nowadays, when you're passing away and everything, they give you morphine to ease the pain. Also, they get, alcohol was used for when you had depression, so you forget about it. But we all know it just makes it worse. It makes it really worse when you drink. That's why Jesus came. Jesus came to be the way, to show the way. I seen a video, and this video stated that if a person reads the Bible once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, so on, and every chance that he got to read the Bible, depression will go away, lustful thoughts, wanting love, anything that you can think of, alcoholism, all, the drugs, whatever, all that you have that are routines that you have will go away. People were less depressed. They filled the void. They're what do you call that? That fulfillment. Their wants was fulfilled. Will that make the devil flee all the way and keep you from temptation, or keep you from bad things happening? No. Because then when you have Jesus in you, and when you have no other wants, Satan's going to come attack as many times as he can. That's why there's always a testimony, because there's always a test all the time. You praise Jesus in a storm, and you praise Jesus while you're having a good day. So as I say, as you stay in the Bible and you read the Bible, none of these things will happen to you. Doing a video. When you fill that void, all those things, depression, lust, greed, gluttony, everything will flee away from you, because you'll have no thoughts of it. The minute that you stop reading the Bible is the minute that these things will come back. So, Reverend Robert, what are you talking about now? So, you say that these things will still get attacked. Yes. Does a thief come to a house that doesn't have anything at all? No. It robs a house that has all the valuables there. So as Satan sees that you are fulfilling the word, that you are being filled with the word, and that there is no void in your life, he's going to tempt you. He's still going to tempt you. You gotta be strong in the Lord. Have that full body of armor on you. When it comes at you, you go and you pull up that shield. You don't let it down. You don't turn away. You turn away, there's nothing on your back. Those fiery darts are going to get you. You take a stand. It's the only way that us Christians can win. We need to wake up the sheep. The sheep is sleeping. All these things are happening right now. The end times is happening. There is no tomorrow. You got to think that, there is no tomorrow at all. You keep thinking that, then Satan, that's what Satan wants. Satan wants wants you to think that that you still have a chance, you still have time before the end times come, before the Antichrist comes, before the mark, the beast system. He wants you to believe that. But you gotta have that mentality that there is no tomorrow. We are living in the end times. I mean, the sky was blood red in China. There is a blood moon that's going to be happening between the 15th to the 16th. If we don't wake up the sheep right now, there's no telling what's going to happen. These pastors are quitting their churches. The great falling away is happening right now. Remember, before the days that there'll be a great fall away, some of these other pastors are sugarcoating their messages. They're not telling the truth on who will make it to heaven and who will not. Some of these pastors are talking about the end times. Some of these pastors say that, as long as you do good, that you're going to make it to heaven. That is not true. Those who stand by his word, those who live by his word, those who understand the word, will be given life a more abundantly. If we don't stand right now, there's going to be a lot of souls that are going to be lost. Face it, I mean, this is it. You have brethren, you have sisters, you have fathers, mothers, grandmothers that don't know the word. Tell them. Plant that seed. They may reject it right now, but then they're going to look back and they're going to say, hey, Joe was talking about this, or Sheila was talking about this. I didn't want to listen, but here it's happening. There's great famine right now. There's a famine that's happening. It talks about it in Revelation, about this famine. Pestilence. We need to wake up. We need to shake every sheep. Because if we don't, who will? You go to heaven, everything, God's gonna ask you, hey, how come you didn't tell your brother about this? Or how come you didn't tell your father, about me? The love I have for everybody. Look at your hands now. You see that blood? That blood was, so and so that you left, that you didn't even talk to, or that told you he didn't believe in God. You don't tell them, then your blood will be on your hands. It's just as if you murdered them and sent them to hell yourself, because you didn't tell them about God's love and what Jesus can do. So I'll leave you with this. If you love your friends, you love your family like you say you do, tell them about Jesus today, because tomorrow is not promised. God bless you, saints.